a long run for Coach Hamilton. He's done some great things over the years.
Absolutely. A heck of a job.
Yeah, all right. So are we looking at some great weather for this terrific Tuesday?
If you like the warmer stuff, I think you're going to like this. If you like the foggy stuff, you're going to absolutely love it, because we're going to have plenty of that this morning, and I think more again tomorrow morning, similar to what we had yesterday. And that fog yesterday was really stubborn. The longer it takes to get through that fog, it may slow down how warm it gets in the afternoon, but I think there's no trouble getting into the mid-70s, might even get to the upper 70s, and probably going to start tomorrow like today, way up in the 50s, even some spots staying near 60. It's hard to see much on the satellite radar composite early this morning. There are a bunch of those low clouds, but those don't get picked up so great by the satellite radar composite screen. We're at 60 at the Tallahassee airport. We're at 58 in Valdosta, and it's 54 in Thomasville. Got those higher dew points way up through the 50s. That's why it feels a little muggy and clammy outside, and it's going to continue to do that, and that's where this fog comes from, especially when there's not much of a breeze to stir things up. How about a few more temperatures around the area? Bainbridge 58, same in Perry. It's 57 at Camilla and Quincy. We see that 60 in Tallahassee, or that 54 in Thomasville. Now, the breeze, if we could perk up a little tiny breeze in a few more spots, we'd have a much better chance for things to clear up a little bit, but you see all these visibility numbers that are way down below 1.25 miles. A couple of spots like Tallahassee and Thomasville up and down the Highway 319 corridor, the visibility numbers are near 10 miles. So it's not all over the place fog, but there's plenty of that thick, patchy fog out there, so be careful on the roads. And if you do encounter it suddenly, low beam headlights, always the way to go through those areas of fog. Higher pressure is going to be our big weather player for another couple of days. This air mass is not changing, so our forecast is really not going to change. All of the more sloppy stuff stays well to our north, and that's where I think it's going to be all week. So for us, it's going to be about this fog in the morning, and then how long it takes to get through that fog, to get a little sun out, to get those temperatures going, and then we repeat it again the next day. There can be a little drizzle and mist in some of that fog because the air at the surface is next to saturated, but it's not going to be real rain coming down out of the clouds. So I don't expect to really get any kind of widespread rain, just a little drizzle and mist in those areas of fog. That's what we're talking about. On the Gulf today, got the fog, got the light winds, less than 12 knots, seas less than 2 feet. Most of us this morning in the 50s, we'll call that mild. We definitely have plenty of fog out there. Sun will be up at 7:26. It's probably going to take until after 9 to get through that fog. And the sooner it happens in the areas that get some blue in the sky earliest, got a real good chance to get to the upper 70s. A lot of us mid-70s today. We'll call it partly cloudy and warm. Tonight it's going to be more of the same. We start off with partly cloudy. It ends up being more foggy by the morning, and that will adjust those temperatures. A lot of us are going to stay in the mid-50s or upper 50s. And here's that 7-day forecast where, seriously, not much is changing. Probably not for the next 4, 5, 6 days. We'll see if over the weekend maybe a couple little things start to move a little bit more and a little new energy finds its way into the southeast to adjust our forecast a bit. But for our Tuesday, our Wednesday, our Thursday, and probably our Friday too, it's going to be a continuation of what we have this morning, and that means more fog early and more warm later.